Sincere greetings. My name is Ambassador Essa Bokarr. We are back again on our Africa Bridge program YouTube TV series, a program we have been conducting over the years. Principal on the list of outlets at our disposal on the World Wide Web is YouTube. Then Facebook, TikTok, SoundCloud, and WhatsApp. Our topic today is this one, which will be followed with in-depth analysis in respect of the subject matter referenced at the beginning of the program, which is this one: understanding the role of a leader should always precede speech and deed in what is participatory and authority in leadership itself. Now we go ahead with the in-depth analysis. Understanding the role of a leader between responsibility, opportunity, duty, and delivery should always precede any action or speech. A leader is isolated within the cordon of protocol or security, but can equally be the most informed and most involved through feeders after testing both the mood and the pulse of society, or being directly involved to quench the thirst of great expectations against all odds. That is what sense calls sacrifice or rising above self. The latter is therefore what cooks dishes served through the leader's daily briefings or the informal channels meant to complement professional methods used by those trained on the tradecraft of intelligence gathering or other areas of competence. Here is where the sixth sense of leadership comes into the equation of clarity and impartiality. Most of the time, people do confuse intelligence gathering and capturing what passes through the antennas of gossip and rumors, or worst of all, what is crude and not yet filtered or refined, between rationality and reason. That's why leaders should always be extremely careful or be mindful of receiving and acting on information derived from what is emotionally charged in the sender's hearts, heads, and tongues. Loyalty and honesty are like water and oil in the same tumbler, especially what drips from so-called loyalists who, or those within the executive or running the lanes with party banners in most cases. Pursuing what is desired without rising above self could be risky for any leader or leadership. Once on the seat of power, service should be regional, religious, cultural, social interest, hegemony, and ethnic blind. How to understand or be able to filter between honesty and hidden agendas does always remain a challenge and or a slippery spot for most leaders or public servants. What is of essence between information that can benefit a system, a state, or a nation, ranging from the general to the specific, calls for a leader to be extremely cautious and curious before speaking or doing. Thus, the reason why former President Ronald Reagan of the United States of America coined this, quote, "Trust but verify." Had he himself applied the same principle before the contra-rebel scandal, it would not have remained a stigma on his image until his demise and after. What makes me applaud him, though, is that he learned from his mistakes, then applied the brakes not to be into more scandals. And he succeeded in many areas, which also shows that however much a leader tries, one single expensive mistake can remain a stigma on that particular leader's legacy or track record. We are all human. We make mistakes, but avoiding expensive mistakes within the sphere of leadership is something that any leader should work on every millisecond, because what leaders say and do affects the